An international team of searchers trying to locate a vanished Argentine submarine and its 44 crew members is being stymied by a new challenge: an uncooperative ocean. 20-foot waves and winds near 50 miles per hour were battering more than a dozen search and rescue ships from the United States, Britain, Brazil and Chile traversing the area where the ARA San Juan went missing on Wednesday off the coast of Patagonia, according to NPR. The sour weather is not expected to calm for at least 2 days. It's particularly frustrating because, if the San Juan has been unable to surface for nearly a week, its oxygen supply dwindles with every breath a sailor takes. Authorities also said that 7 signals that hit Argentine satellites over the weekend did not come from the missing sub, according to Reuters. The Argentine Navy had been frustratingly unable to pinpoint the sub's location from the signals, which lasted between 4 and 36 seconds. They were initially believed to be failed attempts by the San Juan to make contact. To bolster the ongoing search, the U.S. Navy has put some more advanced resources into the Atlantic Ocean, including 2 unmanned underwater vehicles that use side-scan sonar to create an image of large areas of the seafloor. The Argentine Navy has said that the San Juan has multiple ways of communicating, as well as ample food and oxygen. Its protocol is to surface if there's a communications blackout, but there has been no sign of the sub on the Atlantic Ocean's surface. What we interpret is that there must have been a serious problem with the communications infrastructure or with the electrical supply, cables, antennae or other equipment, Navy spokesman Enrique Balbi said, according to the Associated Press. Worried relatives gathered at the military base where the sub is housed, hoping to hear updates. We are praying to God and asking that all Argentines help us to pray that they keep navigating and that they can be found. Claudio Rodriguez, the brother of one of the crew members, told the local Todo Noticias TV channel, according to the app, "We have faith that it's only a loss of communications." News of the stricken submarine even reached the Vatican. Pope Francis, a native of Argentina and the former Archbishop of Buenos Aires, offered his fervent prayers for the 44 officers aboard the ARA San Juan, in a message released on his behalf Saturday by Cardinal Pietro Parolin, the Vatican's Secretary of State. According to CNN, Francis asks that his closeness be conveyed to their families and to the military and civil authorities of the country in these difficult moments. Those family members and the Argentine government were facing a cruel fact of submarine life. The vessels are often among a country's most expensive and complex military assets, and, during accidents or times of crisis, the most vulnerable. Argentine officials say they believe satellite signals have been detected that may have come from the submarine that disappeared about 270 miles off Argentina's coast with a crew of 44. Argentina Navy Shutterstock. Several submarines have vanished over the years, leaving mysteries that have lasted decades. On May 27, 1968, the USS Scorpion failed to return to port, sinking 11,220 feet beneath the Atlantic Ocean along with its 99 crew members and 2 nuclear torpedoes, according to USA Today. A Navy inquiry concluded that the cause of the sinking cannot be definitively ascertained. The cause remains fuzzy to this day. Theories abound. Of course, a torpedo self-fired into the ship, destroying it from the inside, or a battery exploded, inflicting critical damage. The Navy has routinely tested the water around the ship for radioactivity, according to USA Today, but has rejected a proposal by civilian marine disaster experts to investigate the wreckage. In August 2000, the Russian nuclear submarine Kursk suddenly sank during a planned and closely monitored military exercise, killing all 188 sailors aboard, according to the New York Times. It was hours before the Russian government even knew something was amiss. The most likely explanation was that fuel in a torpedo detonated, setting off a chain reaction in a sub once deemed unsinkable. The Russians have said the Kursk used an outdated and unstable hydrogen peroxide propellant. Conspiracy theories emerged, and at least one real-life horror story was verified. Not all of the sailors died in the initial blast, according to the New York Times. 4 hours, some fought fruitlessly to survive. 13:15, Lieutenant Captain Dmitry Kolzanov, the commander of the turbine room, wrote, noting the military time. All personnel from compartments 6, 7 and 8 moved to the 9th. There are 23 of us here. We have made this decision as a result of the accident. None of us can get out. Read more. This ancient shark with a snake head and 300 teeth is why we should just say no to the ocean, a military historian's find could unlock the mystery of 136 sailors missing since World War II. A lobster boat captain said a freak storm killed his crew. Then doctors found drugs in his system.